Hello, good morning to you. For many of the times, we tend to think that because it's a Friday, it means we all have to go rollicking and a lot more convenience of reveling. But today we're here to tell you that for all the difficulties that tend to happen to us, the emotional state of our mind is important. And that's why we start the show by telling you to train your mind. Some situations cause us to drop through the floor with our self-esteem. We go to a dark place, and after a while, it seems the norm is to remain there. So much so that even the thought of being somewhere happy seems very foreign to many of us. We have to remind ourselves that we were happy once before. We can, as always, if we think about it, be happy again. It is possible, and we can make it so. We have to make a conscious decision to do it, and it is possible. I was just thinking about a story I read about somebody who went to one of the top senior high schools, had classmates, etc. Of course, is grown now, committed suicide just the last 2 days over a bad marriage, and it's about a bad relationship. Now, if you are in that dark place right now, I hope you can get out of there soon. I hope that you can get a smile on and get on with your life. Know that there's always a better place for you to be. That's why today we're here to talk about a great conversation that tends to confront many of us in our relationships. Well, have you ever heard of the phrase, love me for me, or love me for who I am? It seems quite a number of us are in loving or perhaps a relationship with our partners for other reasons than who they really are. And our lead counselor on the show, Amos Kevinanan, has had to deal with a lot of such problems or such cases each week. And this week alone, they've inundated him with many of those. And so we decided to invite him today to think about that topic. Are we really loving our partners for who they are? Are we just in a relationship for the convenience as it is, because your partner can give you that car, because your partner can build a house for you, or because your partner can look after you, or because you think your partner is that beautiful, and so you just are in that relationship because you think it is convenient? Are you loving the person you are with because of who they really are? So please join us for that emotional conversation on relationships, in which we'll also be opening the phone lines for you to have a buy-in into the conversation and tell us some of your experiences and your thoughts. But you would know that outside all subjects of relationships, it's been 3 days since LPG, that is Liquefied Petroleum Gas Marketing Companies Association, declared a strike action. It had meant that many domestic users of LPG have had to go with no refills over the last 3 days. It's caused a lot more inconveniences in homes as well as places where they use LPG. So we'll be talking to our reporters across the country and assessing the situation.